Yeah, like I was saying, so I feel with this conservatorship of a Wendy Williams, it's like, I'm kind of concerned, like, why she feels she needs one. And I'm just going to come out there and say it. This is my commentary, this is my opinion, allegedly. I feel like she feels as though lack of trust in her family. And so, some people say, well, why would she move to Florida with a family? I've been a Wendy supporter for years. I've watched her show for years. Um, she's a little bit older than me, but I do remember her being on, I don't know, I'm not going to say the radio. I'm not going to say the radio station. But I do remember her from New York, and her commentary. And she was just very strong with it and just down to business, doing reporting. So, I feel as though, I was talking about her staying in New York because she used to want to do something with Howard Stern. Now, I don't know. I didn't do any research on whether Howard Stern is still on. I have not watched his show in a little bit, but I've always loved his show. And I know Robin used to be on the show. But if she's not really trying to do that, like she has to come into a facility, like, okay, and be on the radio, I feel she needs to do a podcast and she needs to move back to, she needs to move to Florida for, because she wanted to move to Florida too. Yeah. Okay, now moving on from point number 3, that was when, that point, moment number 3, the month of January, I took a little break, guys, during the holiday season. Okay. So moving on to moment number 4, guys. Halle Berry. Now, we all love Halle Berry, right? So recently in January, she was talking about, she spoke about menopause and effects it has on women. Yeah. And like I said, my commentary says more women need to step up and talk about the emotional journey menopause brings, as well as to help other women know what to look for. Now, let me just say this. Yeah. Yeah. Every menopausal journey for a woman is different. Just like every pregnancy with a child with a woman is different. There are commonalities, but it's not going to be the same experience. Some women have morning sickness when they're pregnant. Some women don't. But the menopause, some women have some issues that other women don't. So everyone has a different journey and dealing with things. And so I appreciate Halle Berry speaking about menopause, and things of that nature, and to just bring awareness to women, like, hey guys, because I think women need to read up on things, and before you go through menopause, while you're in menopause, now, am I really through menopause? And know what state you're in, and to seek, counsel. There should be books out about that. So to know, and I say this because the woman needs to know she's not alone. Although her journey might be singular, there will be some commonalities. So I love Halle Berry for talking about that. And that was moment number 4 for the month of January 2025, guys. Yes, we're 2025. Okay, now moment number 5. Trump got no jail time on all 34 of his felony charges. And so my commentary is this. So it seems like it will be a smooth transition into the presidency and presidential office so he can go forth and run in the country this January 25. Okay. Now it's a little late, you know, but this is the January 2025 report, and I was kind of surprised that, I was surprised they charged him with 34 felonies at first. And he didn't have to do no jail time, no community service, no, what is it, nothing. And so that was peculiar to me that, get charged with 34 felonies and you don't have to do nothing. So I felt as though, I don't know, like, I felt like he should have been like, okay, he had to do some community service or something. And you get charged for all that. But I don't feel like he should have got the jail time. This is like the high courts of adultery. That's more like things that it's between him and his wife. And that's the original allegedly charge that he had adultery with his wife, and so that's the higher courts. So and so many men might be guilty of that, or women. Just saying, it's all alleged. Okay, moving on to moment number 6 of the top 10 Michellebilove top 10 list for January 2025. Say that 3 times. January 2025, January 2025, January 2025. Okay. Yeah, so moment number 6. Fox Soul talks about Beyonce's album allegedly being one of the largest albums to hit and win and the greatest album of the 21st century. Can we squeeze some lemon and make some lemonade, guys? Yes, the Lemonade album. So, first of all, I love Beyonce. I think she's a beautiful person, a beautiful spirit. She's beautiful on the outside. She's beautiful on the inside. I think she gave a lot to the country and the world, and her music is great. So, yeah. Let me just sing it a little bit. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Yeah, that's one of her songs. I love that song. And yes, all the other albums be escorted to the left because Beyonce is definitely deserving it. Her concert tours around the globe was amazing, and that is obviously shows why Beyonce is so fabulous and still is. And so I love that, And she's kind of like a down-home, wholesome girl. And, she's just, married 4 kids. And she has a lot of love, and you can see it. She's very respectful and all that. Okay, moving on to moment number 7. Trump announces Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be Secretary for the Department of Health. Now, largely during John F. Kennedy's hearings and proceedings, protesters came out of nowhere and started screaming. They started screaming. So they started screaming like during his John F. Kennedy Jr. Whoever's sitting in the office today over the Department of Health. So it's one of the candidates. Excuse me. He's the secretary for the Department of Health. Now, allegedly during that proceedings, people he's like, okay, I'm here, getting. It's not inaugurated because he's not the president, But he's like, okay. And it's like, okay, he's accepting his office. And they came in and they started yelling and screaming, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. They were protesters. And they came out of nowhere, started screaming a lot. So my commentary says, how did they get in there? And did they really need to secure their proceedings more carefully? Did they? Yes, I think they should have proceeded the proceedings more carefully. Excuse me. But like, did he know they're gonna go in there and scream, or did they just start screaming? And how did they get in there? That's what made that the moment number 7, because I was like, what is going on? Okay, then moving on, moment number 8 of the top 10. These new marriages. Michael Zegan and Jennifer Domenio married in New York City on January 12th. Well, I hope these two have a long, prosperous nuptial together. Yeah. These are weddings for January, guys. Now, Michael Zegan and Jennifer Domenio married, I already said that one. Oops. Caitlin Hale, number 9, stay with me. Caitlin Hale and Angelo Mazzagal married in January. Also a great looking couple, and I wish them well. Number 10, the Bachelorette TV show Wendy, and the comedian Robbie Hoffman married in Las Vegas this January. I hope, he keeps his wife. Now, the Bachelorette is Wendy, and the comedian is Robbie Hoffman. And I hope he keeps his wife laughing. Congratulations to all the couples. Now you're watching 3 p.m. Chat Time with Binti Love, and this is the monthly report, guys. Yeah, and it's the monthly report for January, guys. Make sure to subscribe and tell 10 people. Share the video with 10 people and tell them to subscribe too. Bye, guys. Love you.